Hi, Alyah.
Hi.
How are
Hi,
you?
Mel. Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for hopping on this call with me.
Of course.
So, tell me a little bit about your experience with like working with me as a vocal coach.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and please feel free to express yourself.
Sounds good.
All right.
So, hi, I'm Alia. I am 25 years old. I honestly started my vocal interest since I was a kid. Always just sang like karaoke and stuff with the family.
Yeah.
Half Filipino background, so of course, like music in general was just innate since childhood. But I only started getting more seriously invested in music and vocals like around last year. Um, and honestly, that was a whole journey in itself. I was in a very serious, exhausting corporate job, and I wanted to explore a safe space for expression, for emotion, for just connecting with myself. And that's when I stumbled upon like your workshop, your group workshop last year, and I've been on the train ever since, basically.
It's been so good having you there.
Yay. I always knew that I had a decent head voice. I
Mhm.
had I had a good music ear.
Yeah.
Like if I were to hear somebody sing, I can replicate it like immediately. Maybe not in the same like resonance or the same tone, but I could replicate it. Hangouts and whatnot. So I was like, okay, I have some potential with this. I want to expand on it. I've never really sang in chest voice. It would be nice to push myself and sing in chest voice.
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
You
I
did,
know yourself.
girl. You did.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you. All right. What was your voice and confidence like before you started working with me? And what is exactly the thing that you were struggling with?
In the beginning, um, I guess. Oh, I was so shy, quiet, very timid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and my voice was also very like docile and quiet and very shy. Um, I've never been like boisterous. I've never been loud. So, you know, never really engaged in chest voice. Um, but yeah, that's how I feel like my confidence definitely grew with time. The more I've actually explored my voice, the more I've actually pushed and became louder and like fully experimented with my voice. That's when I was more confident because I've actually tried things. I've tried ranges. I've tried techniques. So it's very exciting.
That's
It's like
amazing.
you open the door and you're like,
There
the
you
world's my
go.
oyster. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. How did you find me? And what made you
Yes.
decide to actually start learning with me?
To be honest, when I did the workshop with you, I felt very calm, at ease. I felt like in a safe space. Um, because it was a group workshop, I was very curious to see what you would be like one on one. Because it was a group session, but you really took your time with each person depending on their like their needs and depending on like how much assistance they needed.
Yeah.
So I was like, I like more Melissa treatment. Let's go. I want to do one on one.
Even though it was a group setting, you were still supported, and I was able to give you the attention that you
Yeah,
needed to explore
yeah,
even more, that pushed you to explore even more. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think also it's like when I see you with others, that's when I felt the most at ease because it wasn't like you were only helping one person. It felt like you were helping every single person.
Yeah.
within their own within their own needs. Like somebody could be really struggling and somebody could be fine, but you still give them like attention
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like appropriate
Mhm.
levels.
Yeah. You know, when someone witnesses others as well in the learning process, it changes
Mm.
something about the person as well. Like you reflect back on your own performance without feeling like you're being attacked or you're being judged or so that makes total sense. I'm glad
Yeah.
it was shown and you felt that through the process.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Any specific results you were looking for that really changed after working with me?
Oh my gosh. That's a whole roller coaster. I mean, I originally like this goes way back to the first session. Like I originally went in, I'm like, I've never done chest voice, but I want a belt. And
Yes,
you're
girl.
like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, yeah, I want to do no good deed, full on belting. And you're like, I love the song. Okay, let's try. So, I tried, and I think after just a couple of sessions, I mean, depends on the person, right? But like after
Yeah.
a couple of sessions, like with me, like, okay, we got belting down. I was like, okay, what now? And then the more I learned about different like music styles and techniques and whatnot, I realized, okay, I want to do belting, but I also want to be able to sing softly. Okay, I can sing softly, but I want to be able to transition from like soft, like head voice to like strong chest voice. Okay, I know how to transition now. How do how do I like transition smoothly? How do I know the timing of when to transition? How do I ensure that the vocals are stable? And how do I ensure that I have good resonance? Stuff. And then we started going into stuff like posture towards like the more recent sessions. Like, okay, like why is your back like this? Hunched back? Why is your hunched? Why is your back hunched? Why, like straighten your back, make sure your neck is not protruding,
Mm.
like full on like body like control. Because singing is not just through the vocals, it's full on your instrument is your body is the instrument.
Yes.
So
Okay,
yeah.
do you think you have a toolbox now that you own for life?
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Yeah, so
sure.
if I let you be by yourself, you think you can keep evolving by yourself if you put your mind to it?
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm reaching musical theory. Like, okay, I know I have the toolbox.
Yeah.
Now I need to apply like actual like notes and tunes and like theory. Like, okay, you have a toolbox. Now you're like, okay, what do I do with my tools? Like,
Yes.
how do I improvise? Like,
Yes.
okay, I can sing a song to the T in the sense like, okay, this person did this riff and they did this, they hit this note and whatever. How
You
do
know
I
the
improvise?
technicality. Yeah. How can you go
Yeah,
beyond the song?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And this is where personal aesthetics comes in. This is where
yeah.
you know now the voice is gonna support you, and okay,
Mm,
how can I play, right?
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
so good to hear. I'm so happy. What would you tell someone who's thinking
Oh.
about starting working with me?
Oh my gosh. Shabuba, she's very sweet. She's very like caring, like it's not intimidating as you think it is. Um, if you already have this if you already have this innate curiosity to to try, and you already to have an idea in your head of what you want to do with it, then go for it. You know, usually with my sessions with you, I have to come prepared with like at least one song. So as long as you have like you're curious and you have an idea, and you know go for it. Like, why not reach out? And I even like reassure them multiple times, especially if they're a woman. I'm like, yeah, she's super good. She's super like sweet, habuba. Like, it's a very completely safe space.
Oh, that's so
And
nice to hear.
yeah,
Yeah, we're creating an army.
yes.
So you don't regret investing in this.
Are you kidding me? What kind of question is that? That better not be an actual question you wrote down.
No, I'm really like asking because, a lot of people can doubt what vocal coaching can do to you, not only to your voice. So I would like you to tell them more about like your experience in terms of like, yeah, this is something that I've invested in, and I would do it in a, how can you frame that to them?
Yeah, I would be like, girl, just do it. Like, what you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. Like, you're not, it's not like you're going to like forget something from learning something new. No, it's you build on top of like foundations of knowledge that you already have in your brain. You are also like engaging in your body. You learn to take care of yourself actually. Like, okay, some people, for example, like vocal hygiene, core strength, even stuff like posture, like those really do like it's reflect like your vocals and your body are connected. It's like better singer, but also a person with more confidence, a
Mm.
person with more like resilience, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think more recently with my sessions with you, I've felt more soulful. I felt more in tune, not with just my body, but also with my emotions, which
Oh,
was
I love
nice.
I love that. Really, at the core of the
Mhm.
mission is to really help singers get to their full potential
Yeah,
while they are well surrounded, while they are well contained in a very structured program or like pillars that we work on. I'm
yeah.
very happy to have had this conversation with you, and
Okay.
all up to you.